Hey guys, welcome back to Auto Repair guys. In today's video guys, we'll be working here on a Toyota Sienna 2011 model, but this is the generation all the way from late 2010 all the way to 2018, current year. It has a 3.5 engine. We will have more than 200 videos taking the whole car apart. So today's video guys, we have a code P0393. Camshaft position sensor, okay, B bank 2. So we're going to go ahead, diagnose the system and show you how we're going to fix it now. Okay, you can see this is the work van actually, we use it quite a bit. So let's go ahead. Okay, I'll show you which scanner we use. You can find more information in the description of the video about the parts and tools that we use. We just connected to the OBD port of the vehicle, which is right there. All we have to do, connect it, and after that we'll need to turn the ignition on. Okay, the ignition on, but do not start the car. Okay, just like that. Now I have the scanner, okay, right here, and let's go ahead, turn it on, and I'm going to show you how easy that thing is to use. So this scanner works almost on any car, not just the Toyota Sienna. It's not a sponsored video, anything like that. It's just a tool that we use at the shop. So one thing about it, I'm gonna show you in just 1 second how to maintain and how to access the code. We have a message that says check VSC system as well, and the engine light is on. If I start the car, okay, you see the engine light is on. Car sounds good, it doesn't misfire or anything like that, but the engine light is on. So we're going to go ahead, turn the ignition on like that, and we'll select VIN right here. By selecting the VIN, we'll select auto detect. It's going to detect the vehicle on its own, so we do not have to actually manually select Toyota Sienna 2011, all that stuff. So you can see this is the VIN number. We confirm that this is the correct one. You can even see your battery voltage, 1211 now. We have the USA version here, and ours is 2011. It doesn't have a radar cruise, it's the one with the smart key. Okay, and we'll just give it a second to load all the information. Now we're going to click diagnostics, and one thing, you can scan the whole system here, see what's wrong with it, or you can just check, let's say, the engine module and see why we have the engine light on. Next, you can see all the modules that you can check here: airbags, rear doors, all that stuff. We'll select engine. Okay, you can see this ECU controls fuel injection, ignition timing, no control, idle engine speed, and all that stuff. So we click OK, and we'll just give it a second to load now. So it loaded, and you can see live data, or you can check trouble codes. That's what we need right now, trouble code, so we can see what code we have and what it's going to tell us. Now you can see this is the code that we have, P0393 Camshaft position sensor B, okay, bank 2. So let's go ahead guys and fix this one. We will need to check the connection, and we will need to most likely replace the camshaft position sensor. So we'll open the hood. This is the engine cover. All we have to do, grab it and pull straight up. You can see you have 4 rubber bushings where it attaches to the engine. Those rubber bushings, they go in those things right here, those glides. One here, one over there, and 2 on the back side. Now we got a code. Remember, our code was code for bank 2. Now bank 1 is the one on the back side, the cylinder head on the back side. Bank 2 is on the front side. Now the other thing that we saw was camshaft position sensor B. You have 2 camshaft position sensors, one here, another one over there. Now the other thing is, you can see this one here is on the intake. Okay, this is on the intake side, this is for the exhaust camshaft. So B is on the exhaust camshaft. So we'll check the connection. Okay, let me turn the light on. Everything seems fine, so I don't see loose connection. So we're going to go ahead, okay, and remove it now. So right here you need to press in and pull up. Okay, like that. Now in order to replace that camshaft position sensor, you need a 10mm socket. Get the bolt loose. Okay, and all the parts and tools that we use will be listed in the description of the video, so you can check them out. Now you grab it and you pull it straight up. It has a seal, O-ring most likely. Okay, and it will be stuck because that O-ring, okay, gets stuck to the valve cover. Okay, and this is perfectly normal because it's too dry. So eventually it comes off. Okay, you can see this is the O-ring, okay, that I'm referring to. You can see this is the one that got stuck. So we have a video, guys, how to test this one on the channel as well, so you can see if it's good or not. So we're going to go ahead and replace it with a new one and see if that fixes the problem now. Usually, if the problem is not fixed, once you start the car, after a few seconds the engine light will come back on. So we'll get a new sensor. Okay, install it in reverse order that we took it apart. Now it's important, put the dipstick, get a little bit of oil. Why we do that? Because we're going to apply a little bit of oil on the O-ring, because the new O-ring will be dry. And remember how ours was stuck? You don't want that to happen when you push it in, because you can damage the O-ring. So now all we have to do, push it all the way in. Okay, watch now, like that, perfect. Now we'll need to install the bolt with the 10mm socket. Do not forget to connect your wire as well. So again, we will have more than 200 videos taking this car apart, guys, so please subscribe. Quite a few videos will come on the channel. Okay, now let's go ahead and install the engine cover so we don't forget. You gotta make sure that you get it the correct way. And from that point on, I will not even stop the video. Okay, let me show you what we're going to do. Okay, I will turn the ignition on. You can see lights are on, engine not running. We'll go back to engine, okay, and this time we're going to clear the codes. Okay, trouble codes here. This is the dash camera turning on if you're hearing that sound. Okay, now clear DTC towards the bottom. Clear DTC, ignition on, engine off. We confirm yes. Everything will be deleted. That's perfectly fine. No fault codes detected. Now, I'm going to go ahead, start the car. So far you can see no engine light. Only maintenance required light, and this one will be our next video, guys, how to reset that. So that's how you guys fix that problem. Thank you for watching. Hopefully the video was helpful, and don't forget to give a like, drop a comment if the video was helpful, and follow us for more videos.